Alright guys, welcome to part 3 of the Rome 2 Total War Rome campaign. So, we're most likely, depending on if we get declared war on by Carthage or Epirus or anything, we're most likely going to take Cisalpina before really deciding in what direction we want to expand. Because that'll give us the options to go east into Illyria and Dalmatia and potentially push into Greece. Or to go north into Gaul, west into Spain, and south into Africa, and Sicily, and over here. So, what we're going to do is we're going to replenish this army. We're going to be investing in stuff that makes us money. In terms of, like, resources and stuff like that. So we get a decent amount of money. If we pull this army out, we're still getting plus 10 public order. I'd like it to get a little bit higher before we move him over here. Because we're going to need the additional forces to take on these Celtic Germanic tribes up here. So we're going to end the turn where we left off on. We're going to wait a little bit. We might still disband the Navy just to save a little bit of money, and that can go towards our ground armies. Trade limit dissolved with Dalmante. Okay. Recruit the following agent at champion. He's expensive. I'm not doing that. It's expensive. We're getting plus 24, still plus 11. That's pretty decent. That's... Well, if we go for Carthage, we have the ability to take Corsica. Or not Corsica, Sardinia and Libeum. Would Syracuse give me military access? No. Let's send them a little bit of money. It says you have to try and improve relations. And we will send a diplomat over to Syracuse. I don't want Syracuse to be my ally because I do want to take Sicily for Magna Graecia and to like secure Italy better. But I do plan on going a little south, depending on what happens. If Corsica will give me military access, if Syracuse will give me military access, we're able to take Sicily and Corsica, or not Corsica, Sardinia, to better enable expansion. Because at that point, we could also potentially go directly into Africa or peace out with Carthage and come up here. Or we can also potentially just conquer Syracuse. Just depends. This army still replenishing, so we're going to let it do that. I want to get our income up. So our technology should be done this turn, and that'll save us some money. Oh, we saved 2% on upkeep. What else can we get next? Get this for agriculture. Just trying to make more money so we can recruit more units. Here, let's get another cavalry and two principes. Here, you're going plus 20 without him being in it. While he's over here, it just makes sense to leave him in it. Alright, next turn. I'm not recruiting a champion. So we'll pull you. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Let's see if Syracuse is willing to play ball.
Be welcome here and speak as you wish, without fear of consequence or danger.
I think we're just gonna conquer Syracuse, actually. So let's pull the army back to Neapolis. How much is this costing me in upkeep per turn? 58. So it's costing me a little bit. It's probably not worth disbanding at this point. I also really don't want this general leading a REI. I'd rather him be on cavalry. Political actions. Let's try and get some stuff done. Assassinate, spread rumors. We can entice this dude to come over to us. Use him to seek a wife. They've married, which is good. Use Libio to now adopt him. And we can use his wife as a diplomat. Athens. We'll use you to go towards Sparta. So we're doing some political stuff, trying to work some stuff out, just to make sure we have enough resources when we need them diplomatically. Your diplomat betrayed you, troop morale penalty. Okay, so one of our diplomats just outright dipped out. So, characters. We'll give you the traits. Sends you to Athens. Try to just keep doing that. We're going to bring you to the tip of Italy. Let's make you go double time. Just try to get to Neapolis a little bit quicker, so you can start recruiting some units. So we got this done. We don't have any trade agreements, so that's probably not worth it. Let's get another 3% for agriculture, so we can keep the stuff going. Which we take Syracuse. Syracuse is fighting Carthage. I think I'd rather just fight Syracuse at this point and take Sicily. Carthage.
Speak, Scorpion. I would have you from.
Not yet. I want the armies in position, and I want to get some cavalry and Triarii in the other army. The Principes can potentially wait. The Greek units are, from what I remember, granted it's been a while since I played Rome 2, are typically pretty good early on. So let's keep moving you down. You... If you're not in double time, okay, you can make it to Neapolis. And we can get some cavalry, some Triarii, and some Principes. Alright, so we'll have 2 good forces to take Sicily. Alright. So, do I want to recruit... Okay, actually, let's do it like this, so we get the move points. We'll move you down. Then we'll get our Principes. Make our armies almost identical. Once they're both down here, we'll declare war on Syracuse. Is there anybody else that will trade with us?
Welcome.
Athens accepted it.
With wisdom.
Sparta is a no. Aquaria is also
I cannot say yes.
probably a no.
Enter, friend, and speak. We surely have much to discuss, and perhaps much to agree. No temple.
Alright, so we got 2,900. Let's send diplomats out. So the women are all going to go diplomatically. We're going to go to multiple places. for... Well, Liqueria might not be worth it. Well... Alright, we'll send one, and then we will send a diplomat to Venetti. You... Let's do a favor. Not for any of those guys. That should be fine. Once we have 2 full stacks, it'll be a lot easier. Then we can maybe focus on Carthage.
My people do not like luxury.
Athens wants a
But
defensive
money is
alliance, which I'll take for now. Athens is loving us right now, which is a good thing. A Venetti or wait, what's the political? Diplomat has betrayed you. Your diplomat has returned accompanied by clever tacticians. Diplomat has betrayed you. Troop morale penalty. Next, let's get this one done. Let's get you both to the tip of Italy. Then we will declare war on Syracuse. Open diplomacy. So what I think I'm going to do, strategically what I think we're going to do, is we're going to go for Sicily, so we have all of Magna Graecia. We might go for Epirus, or we're going to go for the Venetti. I mean, one of those. I don't want to fight Carthage yet, unless I have to. So I could just immediately peace out with them. After I take Sardinia. And they're sending their navy away because they're fighting Carthage. Oh, what can we do? A diplomacy to Carthage.
You are welcome.
Offer to join war against Syracuse.
The
They
people of
accepted
Carthage
it.
will be pleased.
Which did improve our relations a decent bit. I don't think they'll
The people
trade.
of Carthage welcome honest men and honor.
No, not yet. They won't trade yet.
with your people would be of little benefit to the people of Carthage.
Put one army down. We'll check the odds to win. Which seems pretty good. Let's get the other army in Frit and Libeum. So we might be able to take the rest of Magna Graecia this episode. This episode might be a little longer than the other ones. Politically, we're going to send diplomats to Carthage. I don't want Carthage to be my ally by any means. But I do want to have decent to good relations with them. You... Okay, we kill him. Which means if we have a House of Julia, we can control both armies. Which, fortunately, we do. What? Cavalry. And now we have both. Both armies are within our family, so that's good. I'm not one to really like letting the other families control armies because that can affect civil wars. Enveloped, we return for generous gifts. So we got money. Let's betrayed you. Let's go for Libeum. Circle it. Let's see if Carthage will do a trade agreement now.
And I will share
If I
you
give
with the
them
people of Carthage.
like 1,400. Okay, so we have trade with Carthage, which is good. Which serves as a pseudo non-aggression pact along with our regular non-aggression pact. I'm worried about our northern border, but not entirely, because after this is secured, Carthage probably won't mess with us right away. So we can go conquer up here. But we might honestly just go for Epirus. What do we want to do? Summary, politics. Let's Cornelia, Junia, Papiro. Let's secure the loyalty of Papiro. Protected for 4 more turns, which is decent. So we're gonna get some battles in now. So this should be a pretty easy battle. Could auto-resolve it, but I want to always include at least one. We might do 2 battles this part. This one will probably be a little bit longer than the last 2. So I don't want to fight in the rain. I don't want to fight in the rain. I don't want to fight in the fog. Give me dry. Oh, looks like we're fighting in the rain. Syracuse is supposed to be a walled city. It's one of my few gripes with Rome 2. I do particularly like Rome 2 though. But let's get the Hastati lined up. Not quite as wide as we can. This time we're going to do less dividing like we usually do. I still will. I still want to have some... Well... No, it's come from 2 different directions again. But we'll put the Principes on this flank. 2 skirmishers. We'll come back over here. Stretch these out more. Alright. Triarii in general will be over here, so we'll do less cav. And we'll do cav over here, just because of boats. Triarii in reserve, and general can stay there. Okay.
That Greek army looks rather handsome. Perhaps if they fight as well as they look, then this might be a challenge.
What?
I doubt it. They'll be writing dirty poems to each other, I'm sure. Stand
Put the Triarii on this flank. General will move up. We honestly don't really need to move these troops, but we're going to. Just because it's smarter to pressure from multiple angles. We'll keep you 2 on the coast. Usually I ally with Syracuse off the bat, but we'll put this and our general on the coast to keep from getting flanked. There's no skirmishers really, so let's just keep moving up. I don't need the Triarii for support. We'll put the Triarii more so with the cavalry to watch the boats. The skirmishers we can put out in front. Move them up. Should be fairly interesting. We got Syracuse's boats coming up. Their better troops are over here. So if we can get these 2 to just destroy these militia hoplites. Because they aren't well armored. It should be pretty good. The mob. If I didn't have to worry about over here, it would be a lot easier to do stuff. Alright. Sometimes the click and drag doesn't work very well in Rome 2.
Ready for duty. Quick march. Hastati at speed. Tribunus.
100. Let's focus on the boats.
Triarii. Tribunus. Commander.
Oh, they're just archers. The cavalry can handle that. You guys start marching through the city. cavalry. Destroy their archers before they get a chance to fire. I know these haven't been the most interesting battles, but really haven't had a battle that would be super interesting to fight yet. Those mobs are shattered. Just attack both of those. We'll get the Hastati and the Testudo to move up. Cav can actually catch them right here. All that's left is archers. If that's the case, we'll fast forward. That's literally all that's left. And, well, they have their general. Let's bring the Hastati in onto the general. Or, well, no. We don't have to. Duke Syracuse, we only took 5 losses, which is honestly really good. We only killed 3, so part of it was friendly fire. Somehow. So Sicily will be ours. This turn. So we'll start working on conversion. Because of the culture. I'm going to dismantle that. Because I don't want 3 of these buildings in the same province. Do I want to fight or auto resolve? I think I'm going to auto resolve it just because it's not just going to be a repeat of the last 3 battles. I don't want to bore you guys. If we take Carthage or like besiege it, I will fight that battle. So we're going to do, we're going to occupy Labeum. Sicily's ours, so we have Magna Graecia. Do this. I'd rather have a money building here. So when the public order is fixed in Magna Graecia, we still have to worry about their army here. Which kind of sucks. But at the end of the day, it's whatever. I'm not super worried about their army. They do take like Consentia or something. Carthage ended our non-aggression pact, so we might have to fight Carthage. I do want to fight Epirus though. That's probably our next move, is to go for Epirus. Alright, Syracuse is moving. I wish they would make it to where we could, like you could sell units, or not units, but provinces in Rome too. We'll hopefully eliminate Syracuse this turn. Or the rest of their armies. They're basically gone at this point. So we'll take this army here. Just want basic stuff that's going to make us some money. And food. Oh, food we're probably fine on. Let's get a meeting place. And this should be the last of Syracuse. Or Syracuse, however you want to pronounce it. Yep, faction destroyed, which means Sicily is ours. We pull both armies out of the settlement. How's the public order? 10? Since Carthage ended our non-aggression pact, I kind of want to leave one army down here. We're only making 1,400 a turn. Technology, though. Let's get the plus morale. And then for political stuff... Wait, what is that? Insult. We're going to send them to Carthage. Because I really don't feel like fighting Carthage. Can send some and one to Masilla. We're gonna do this mostly just to try and improve relations to get trade agreements. All right. We're gonna see what happens with our characters, and then we will probably end the part here. So here we are able to. We'll get this just for cunning and gravitas. Alright. We're gonna get to a fresh turn, then this will end part 3. Hope you guys are enjoying the series. I'm gonna try and do it daily. So we'll see. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and peace.